There is a lot of stigma around anxiety or depression at any time, and
Mm,
particularly during menopause.
mm,
So, I mean, I mentioned the estrogen receptors in the brain are changing. The way our brain metabolizes glucose is
mm,
affected by declining estrogen levels. The mood centers in the brain are affected by the change in our hormone
mm,
levels. And then, of course, we also have neurotransmitters that are associated with the drop in estrogen and the drop in progesterone. So,
mm.
serotonin, our happy hormone,
Right.
declines when our estrogen
Oh
declines.
no.
GABA, our calming neurotransmitter, declines when our progesterone declines.
Mm,
Dopamine, which is our feel good neurotransmitter, it declines when estrogen declines. It's also responsible for memory, attention, cognition, learning. So, a lot of women will even experience ADHD symptoms during
mm,
perimenopause and menopause. So there's physiological changes happening
mm,
here. So I think that's an important piece to talk about for sure around the
mm,
anxiety and the depression and there's also so many overlapping symptoms, right? So
mm.
let's say your sleep is disrupted because of the changing hormone levels. Well, we all know that our mood is going to be impacted if we have
Mhm.
not slept. I mean, I can certainly
Yeah,
vouch for that as
yeah.
someone that struggled
Me
with
too.
extreme insomnia. Right,
Yeah.
right. When we're not resourced, we're
Mm,
going to be more reactive to stress, right? Even estrogen actually even impacts how we cope with stress. So
mm.
even if our stress levels stayed the same, which they don't in midlife, typically we're navigating all these
More
menopausal
challenges.
hormone changes, plus everything else that we go through in midlife.
Mm,
So we already have higher levels of stress. But we know that stress impacts our mood. So we've got
mm,
that kind of working against us as well. If you're having hot flashes, if you're not remembering things, like a lot of
mm.
women in the workplace are leaving work early or needing to take days off or not taking
Right.
advancements because they have these menopause symptoms that are interfering with their confidence. They're
Mm.
getting hot flashes in the middle of meetings and just wet covered in sweat,
Wow.
right? Or the memory lapses. I'm saying too because my memory is just being
Mm,
recovered, I would say. I'm a couple years post menopause, so the memory challenges where we're
mm.
forgetting things in the middle of meetings. Like I
Like
remember
brain
doing a
fog. Yeah.
presentation. Yeah, doing a presentation, being very well prepared, and it was gone, like just
Oh,
absolutely gone.
wow.
So it really, all these changes are overlapping. They also
Mm.
affect our mood and they just affect our confidence.
It's time for a quick little update. A few months ago, 2.5% of you who are watching this content were subscribed to this channel. I'm so grateful to you. You helped us move it to 20%. However, if we do the math, that still leaves us 80% of you have not subscribed. Please help me change that. Go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Let's get back to the content. Of course, that would affect confidence. Even forgetting something, we feel bad. Like, feel, oh, what's wrong with me? My brain is broken now. And then that kicks in all the thoughts around it, right? And the
Mm.
beliefs around I am this or I am that. And the perception of being broken or like losing control or
Mhm.
yeah. Is there common things that people have or you experience that like, oh, here are these thoughts that come up in this stage of like can make it worse.
I definitely think over worrying and extra
Mm,
vigilance can kick in, especially because we don't know how long this is going to last. Like when we have a deadline, we know, "Oh, okay, I know that this is going to be soon." But if these symptoms start and you're at 35 years old and you're thinking, well, the average age of menopause is 51, we can start worrying about
wow.
our health, like especially around memory loss, because two-thirds of people with Alzheimer's are women. right? So
Yeah.
if you have a family history of dementia, you're going to be quite worried when you start losing your memory. And
Yeah.
it is important to work with a practitioner and decipher, is this associated with menopause, or is there something else going
Mm,
on with your cognition?
right.
I would say the worry and the overvigilance, which
Yeah.
is part of the decline in estrogen too.
Which I can only imagine fuels even more upsetness. Like
Mm.
now I have more worries, which create more stress and just feeds that cycle. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this content, check out what's coming up next right over here. Thank you.